Hi guys, it's Tara. Welcome back to Tara's Take. So it's Mass Monday and I thought we would make some cool, these are like little postcards or pictures. You can get anything you want, and it's a little journaling pocket. You can use the index card. I went ahead and I coffee dyed some. I looked for blank index cards, could not find any at the Walmart by me, so I'm using lined ones, but you can use the blank side, which is probably what I'm going to do because I really like it without the lines. But I just thought these were really cute. I saw them on yesterday or day before. I saw them on Paper Terrace. Liked the idea so much. I wanted to make some for my journals. Thought you guys would like to come along. I mean, you can put lace on them once you decorate these. They're adorable, right? So let's get started. You're going to need some backing paper. Okay, you're going to need some postcards or large enough pictures where you can put this index card on the back and do some gluing. Okay. Let's see here. I'm grabbing some paper I put over here. I want to make sure I've got enough with me. I've got so much stuff piled up here. I have to be honest with you guys. You know I'm always honest with you guys. I started to do a different project and it just was not working out. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to do those instead. And I did want to show you guys something really quick I got today at Walmart. And I thought some of you might be interested. This is in their office supply. It's got 12 sheets, little thing, little rubber band type thing to close it. But I'm going to store, it reminded me of the one they have at Hobby Lobby for stamps, but that one's like 15 bucks, and then it's $5 per package of these little holders. And I thought, I'm going to give it a try and see if it works. And it works. Look, it's holding all my stamps. My silicone, clear ones. This one's not one to stick. Let's see here. But yeah, and I just thought, if anybody's out there who's like me and wanted to organize their stamps, not have them just piled in a drawer, that you might want to see this. So I thought I'd share with you guys. Yeah, so I love it. I'm so excited because now they're all in one place. And it held them. Look, it didn't make it too thick. I was worried about that. But it was only $4.74, I think, at my Walmart. And now they're stored in my drawer where I keep the stamps, but they're handy and they're put away. Yay! So anyway, just thought I'd share that with y'all. So I brought some cards with me. I've got my bone folder, some cardstock to back my cards, like for journal cards. And then I've got my index cards. And I'm sure you can cut down paper to size. For this, you don't have to use index cards. You can use anything you want. I brought a variety of different pictures that I thought are pretty. I've got a scripture reference here, and then I've got some postcards. So anything you want, just making sure that it's big enough to where when you cut it, and when you glue it, there's room for your card without getting it stuck on the sides. So I think I'm going to start with this one. And all you're going to do is, first we're going to take the cardstock. I'm going to go ahead and use this one since I've already cut into it. And you're going to go ahead and just trim it down so that it's the same size. It can always be trimmed up after the fact. But it looks like my card is a little bit taller than that, so it's okay. I'll trim that off. Okay. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to trim. Just pick a point, where you want to trim, and go ahead and cut it straight across. Okay. And now this part is going to get glued. Now my paper, I haven't ironed it or put it flat under anything, so it's kind of giving me a hard time here. Okay, so this part, all you're going to do is you're going to glue this down. So you want a thin layer of glue, not too thick. You don't want it to spread, and hit the index card. So just going to do a nice little layer and connect these two papers. Sorry if I was out of shot there. I tend to hold it next to me and I realize I'm not in the camera. So, okay. All right. And then you're going to press this together. Where's my, oh, here it is. Getting that as even as possible. Okay. All right, let that dry, and now we're going to take this piece and we're going to go ahead and put this like that. Now this is a little bit, I'm just noticing my index card is like right, I don't want it to go that deep because it'll hit the glue. So I'm going to trim just a touch off of this so that it does not hit the glue down here that's, you know, just in case. But it's plenty narrow for it, so that's good. And I am going to glue it underneath. And you want to take, and when you glue this down, you know, make sure you're in the center. And then you want to make sure that it's going to go down to the thing, okay? Or all the way in, I mean. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to probably glue it up a little higher. So I'm going to put my glue on here. Okay. Bring it to about there. Alright, so now you have, and just make sure you're straight. I probably should use my Aleene's glue. This is so dries so quick, the art glitter. I don't really want it to dry that fast, so that's why I brought both, because I'm thinking, there we go, it's fine, but it was already drying that quick. Okay, and then you stick this in there, and there. You have a little tuck spot, or little hidey spot for a journaling card. Yeah, so it's pretty, right? I love that. I was wondering how I was going to figure out how to use this particular card because I really like it and I think it's so pretty. I'm probably going to have to lay these under books because my paper is so warped, and I am going to switch out and use my Aleene's glue, even though it comes out a little stronger, because it's definitely going to give me some room to play on centering stuff, but you guys get the picture. So there's those two. All right, let's see. Pick another one. Let's see. Oh, I like this one. Let's try this one. This one's kind of narrow, only because I'm worried about the glue, but I think I'll be okay. I just got to make sure that I'm careful. And I'll probably end up doing a little bit of trimming. So I'm going to grab, super quick, I'm going to grab a thinner piece of paper. Here, guys. I'm just grabbing a little bit thinner cardstock. This cardstock is super thick, this one here, and it's not wanting to cooperate with me as much, so I'm just going to use this pink. It's pretty. Yeah, this is a more normal cardstock feel to it, and I think it'll be better. And this part's going to get glued down anyway. I mean, you can have them as clip-ins, floating, you know, pocket, little tuck pockets for you in your journal if you want, but more than likely mine's going to get glued in. And we're just going to trim it so that it's the right size. Okay, and then I'm going to cut this part off. Do it about right there. Okay. I had this all stamped and ready for somebody to write on. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to put on this instead of on the main. Try to do it. I cleaned out the nozzles of all my glue bottles today, and so everything's running really, really well. I gotta be careful. But Alene stays, you know, stays wet longer, and so I figure it'll give me a second to align everything and not have to worry that I'm gonna be off and not have the opportunity. I love the art glitter glue. However, that drying time is like boom. Okay. That looks kind of pretty just by itself. We could make some little library card holders, huh? Okay. And now I think I may have to trim this a bit, but let's see. Yeah. I'm going to trim a bit of this off. I'm taking off about a ½ inch or so, which is fine. And then we're going to center that. Okay. Don't have to go super heavy on this. And again, I'm going to do mine with the lines facing down because I do like the idea of the blank card. Yeah, it was weird. I went to Walmart and they had, I don't know, probably 10 different kinds of index cards, and not one was blank. They were all, oh, I did it with the lines up. Oh well, it's okay. Anyway, but yeah, they didn't have any. It was so weird. I was like, oh, I pulled that. I guess I didn't get enough glue on that little section here. Okay. I know, hopefully that won't glue together. I just want to see it. There we go. Isn't that pretty? I really like these. I think they're fun. And like I said, I'm going to take mine and put them under something heavy to make sure they lie down nice and flat, because that glue, of course, warps it just a little bit. But I really like these. Okay, I'm going to attempt to do this correctly this time. Let's see. Let's do this one. This one's pretty. It says, "Let everything that has breath praise the Lord. Praise the Lord." Psalm 150, verse 6. Beautiful scripture. So, okay. All right. So I am filming this on Saturday. Saturday the 14th? No, 13th. Yeah, the 13th. So hopefully everybody had a good time at church yesterday, or if you do church at home and do online church, hopefully you learned some good stuff. Let me know. I would love to hear. I don't even know what I'm doing. I need my paper. That's what I am. I'm like, what am I supposed to do next? Anyway, yeah, let me know. I had a couple people respond last week and tell me what they had learned in their classes, their Bible study class, Sunday school, whatever your church calls it, you know, or like I said, if you do online and you stay at home, what did you watch and learn? Because it's Saturday, I haven't yet, so I will let you guys know. I could have done it tomorrow, but I don't like taking, I kind of wanted to get ahead on my videos. That's my goal. And right now I have uploaded and ready all the way through this coming Thursday, which is pretty good. I was excited about that. And oh, we gotta cut this, that's right. I'm like, why is that not seeming right? Yeah, I was kind of excited because I've gotten to where I've got things kind of ahead of the game a little bit, and I really wanted that so that I don't have to do videos every day and I can do some other work, because you know, I've got my Etsy shop and I've got stuff I need to get done to put in there, and also uploading things takes time, at least on my computer. Scanning and all that takes a lot of time, actually. And it can be a little bit frustrating sometimes, but then I get it listed, you know, like I did my my collage set is now finally in the Etsy shop, which I had a couple of people ask me about, and it is available. Thank goodness I finally got that one done. I had done those torn edge, straight edge collage tutorials before with you guys, the videos at the first of, when I first really started doing them. I did those. Well, I had the burgundy torn edge that I still had not done, and so I finally got it finished. Thank goodness. So I was really glad to get that one done. Let's see. So I'm going to trim a teeny tiny bit off the top here. I'm thinking I might do it like this. I'm going to see what happens. Let's try it. Oops. Of course I got it over the edge, but okay. Oops. That's why I use the Aleene's, because see, I can kind of get it to move a little bit for me. Okay, let's pull this out. I think I'll probably stick with the way I was doing it before. I think it's a little bit better. Okay. There we go. Nice little writing spot. And it can also be used like a little tuck it, you know, little tuck pocket too. They can put something in there if they want. Yeah. Okay. Let's pick another one here. That one's pretty. I just did a rose. Let me see. I want to do a postcard. I brought some with me here. Yeah, let's do one of these. This is a big one. I use the brown. Trying to think of what's been going on this week. I stayed home. I went to the gym. I've officially lost like 18 pounds. But I need to get back to the gym more often. I'm not going enough, that's for sure. Anybody got any suggestions about how I can really motivate myself? Because I'm not feeling very motivated. Make sure you trim this off before you glue anything down, okay? Don't do like me and forget. I keep forgetting and starting to glue this to this, and that will not work because you need this open, okay? But yeah, anybody got any major, you know, advice on how to stay motivated? I'll be honest, I feel so much better on this eating plan, or just, you know, getting off of sweeteners. I've gotten off of sweeteners. I've gotten off of all, you know, fried foods, off of sugar, and the only sugars I get are in fruit just natural forms of it that are in vegetables or fruit and nuts. And I haven't been swollen. I've been feeling more energetic. But at the same time, I'm not motivated to like leave my house unless I absolutely have to and go to the gym. And I know that's horrible. I did work out here at home. I love to dance, so I just put some music on YouTube and danced and danced and danced the other day, and I love dancing, so it was a lot of fun. Oops, wrong way. And but I know that I need to use my membership because I do pay for it. So who else is a gym member, and what do you do to stay motivated? I guess you could say that my weight loss should motivate me, which it does, but mostly I think I'm feeling so good that I'm kind of blowing off working out, which is not good. I need to do it because, like I've told you guys, I have stents in my heart, and I need to follow through with taking really good care of myself. So, like I told my doctor I would. And he let me leave the hospital without doing triple bypass, which is what they wanted to do. And it'll be 2 years ago in December that I had the stents put in. And I mean, granted, I have lost weight and I have, done a lot different with the way I treat myself. And I normally do work out. I have a treadmill here at the house, but it's sticking, and it won't work for me right. Otherwise, I'd jump on it and do more exercise. But yeah, it's like it's stuttering. I don't know how to explain it, but we tried to fix it, and yeah, didn't work. Okay, I like these girls. Let's see. I do not want to cut them across the one I saw the girl from Paper Terrace do. It was funny. She's like, I don't want to cut her across the neck, but she ended up cutting it right across the throat, but it went right together, so it looked okay. But yeah, it was funny. She's like, I really don't want to cut this girl in half. And it was pretty cute. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick. Here's my Here we go. I'm going to do a quick distress on this. You know me, my distress. I'm kind of covering my mat. I got a little bit of stuff on it, but I don't want to get it like totally jacked up. It's new, and I was trying to kind of spare it a little bit for a while at least. It's so hard though, huh? When we're crafting, and you get stuff on it, Okay. All right. Let's see. So I wanted to say, I was thinking about it, and I realized there was quite a few of you who told me it was your birthday this month. So happy birthday, all the August babies. And I hope you either have a great birthday if you haven't celebrated yet, or that you had a great birthday. And I'd love to hear what you got for your birthday, so let me know in the comments below. You guys know what I got. So yeah, I would love to hear how your birthday went. And happy anniversary to our friend Laura. And we have all these friends on here now. I mean, I don't know, you guys are a few of you are commenting on each other's comments, which I love because that is so helpful to each other. And I do want us to, get to know one another, all of us. I think it's so cool that we're all over the world, we're all over the globe, and social media is pretty awesome. But this YouTube thing, it's fun because we can watch the same. You guys are watching the same video, and then you guys can comment to each other and tell one another what you're working on, and help one another. And I think that's awesome. I think that's awesome that we can do that here together. It's a lot of fun to hear what other people are doing anyway, because it kind of inspires you. So if you're working on a fun project and you want to talk about it and tell people about it, let us know, because I'm pretty sure that there are those of us who would love to hear. I'm seeing how far down this will go. It's pretty good. It's pretty deep. I'm going to trim a little bit of it off here. Okay. I went and did my errands this morning. I actually do not have a washer and dryer here in my house, which it's the first time I haven't had a washer and dryer in, I don't know, I can't remember how long. And it's funny though, the laundromat that I use is right across the street. And there's the nicest woman who works there, and she will, I give her my I give her my dryer sheets and enough money for the dryer. She's just such a sweetheart, and I always pay her a tip. I always pay her, even though she says no every week. But I pay her, and then I go do my grocery shopping usually, or my weekly, whatever we need kind of shopping for the week. And I get them in the washer and get them going, and then she throws them into the dryer for me. And so then I go do my errands, and then I come back and pick them up, like an hour and a half, whatever. And we're in such a small town that the laundromat is literally across the street from my house. So I leave my street, I drive across to the strip mall across the street. It's right there. Yeah, so it's pretty convenient. And because it's so close to home, I don't have to stay and watch my clothes, and she's always there doing that. She's wonderful, and she keeps an eye on things for all of us. So yeah, it's the cleanest laundromat I think I've ever been to in my life. She's super neat, and just makes it a really nice atmosphere in there. And because it's a small town, we all kind of know each other's faces, so everybody's friendly to one another. It's cool. It's not so bad. And it's the best laundromat experience I've ever had. Let's put it that way. Because I did not want to use a laundromat. I was like, we need to figure out something. And then we did, and it just kind of became super easy, So that's what I do. And Saturdays usually, or Fridays, but for the most part, Saturday morning. I went late today. I usually get there at opening, which is 4:45 in the summertime, and 5:45 during the winter. Today I got there at like 6:15, and she's like, "You're late. Where have you been?" And I said, "Oh, I was being lazy this morning, just kicking back at home." So it's funny. Okay, cut that one a little bit crooked, but I guess it's okay. It doesn't really impact it as long as they meet up, right? Isn't that cute? Look at that paper. It's adorable. And this is a paper pad I got from Joann's, and it was full of really cool fussy cut type. It was a 12 by 12. Here, I'm going to show it to you guys just because it's right next to me. Otherwise, I wouldn't. But I thought if you like these postcards, you might want to see what it is. Let me just scoot this over and try not to spill anything. I got these from this pad. It's 12 sheets with UV gloss, and then the rest are like regular paper, but it's postcards, premium stack, and it came with like all these really cool. And then here's like, this is some of the paper that has the UV gloss. Isn't that pretty? So yeah, and then you've got like postcard collage pages. So yeah, it was totally cool. And then all these postcards and papers were in it also to fussy cut. Yeah, so very cool pad. I really like it, and I've had it. Yeah, I got it quite a while back. Probably, actually, it was probably one of my first pads I got. Yeah, I think it was. But yeah, I like it a lot. So that's where these postcards came from. There's a whole stack of them behind me. There's a bunch. You get a bunch in there. This is not wanting to seal. I need to push that down. Okay. See, that paper is being complicated. Oh, and my fingers are blue. I had actually, believe it or not, after yesterday's dyeing fiasco where I just got dye all over my hands. I mean, my hands were just so brown, it was ridiculous. And they're so dry that it gets into the crevices of my skin, you know. But it was so funny. I took a, oh, what do you call them? For the ones I have this whole package I got, and I grabbed a new one and used it, the pumice stone for your feet, and I used the milder side, but I literally buffed my hands to get all the dye off of them. And then today I was playing, and of course, heaven forbid, your friend Tara put on a pair of gloves, and so I ended up getting blue on my hands. But you know what I was fiddling with? I was playing with coloring Mod Podge and then making backgrounds with what I colored. And so I made a couple, just as, you know, for fun, and then I stamped on top of this one, I stamped underneath this one, you know, and I was just trying to mess around with like the best, like I did this one with one of those spongy, you know, from Walmart, and then I did this one with my, this thing, with my palette knife. And I just brought it and smoothed it across and then let it dry. And this is Mod Podge with food coloring in it. And then I also did one, I don't know if it's right here. Nope, I don't know, I sat it somewhere. But I did another one with acrylic paint mixed into it. And then I did another one with ink, because I was just trying to see if I thought what I would do is make like a small collage and color Mod Podge over it. I thought that sounded like fun. I don't know if that's a thing. I have no idea. I did not, like I said, I don't always look up my ideas. I just do them. And I don't even know where it came from, but earlier today I was like, I wonder what colored Mod Podge would look like. And they probably even have it out there somewhere on the market. I don't know. I am probably not thinking of anything new, but I thought it sounded like a cool idea. So you never know, I might be doing a video. You never know. I did a couple of bizarre things this week and did videos for you guys, so we'll see what you think. We'll see what you think. If you guys are friends with me on Facebook, you already know, kind of, because I post stuff. I kind of post things on Facebook to get a feel for how people are going to react. You know, if they're going to like it or not, if it's something people will be interested in. So we made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, we didn't do that one. 5, 6. I've got to get better at making more. And can I see my clock this time? We're gonna do that peak thing I do, okay? I'm gonna move the phone just for a second. Oh, we're still fine. We're only at 34 minutes, so I'm good. I just don't want to go over. You know how I am about that. Okay. Anyway, so I'll do a couple more here, one more at least. Let's see, which one do we want to do? We did 2 postcards. We did one of these girls. We did some flowers. I have some really pretty flowers here. That one's nice too. I really like that one. And I like her. Where could I cut her so that I'm not cutting her face off? I could cut across the hat, right? Or we could cut down here. No, I'm kidding. I like those roses. And I printed these. Oh, that one's pretty too. I printed these on some pretty thick cardstock, so they're very sturdy. Oh, that one. Let's do that one. I like that one. That one just grabbed my eyeballs real quick. We'll put it on the pink paper. Okay, turn that down. Yeah, so anyway, I've been fiddling with all kinds of little fun things this week. Let's see, tomorrow's Monday. So yeah, Monday is 2 days away. I'm sorry, it's Saturday. You guys will see this one on Monday. Yeah, I think you might like a couple of the videos this week. They're made, I was trying, on a couple of them I was trying different things for fun. Now, I was going to say really quick, I am noticing, I think, if you use a little firmer cardstock for your top card, I think this piece will stay down a little easier than if you use a lighter one, like, because you can see how they're kind of raising on the sides a little bit and the edges here. And I think it's probably because the paper's thinner. Yeah, so just a thought I had while I was looking at these. So we're gonna run it up the edge again. Oh, I'm going all over the place. Look at that. I get shaky. And I've told you before, I just shake. That's me. I got that from my dad, like I told you, and I can't help it. Okay. All right. Now this one, I hope this will stick better. That last one was really kind of fighting with me. Oh, see, that's why I don't like to rub. I always like to press, because when I rub, I move things around, and that's not good. Especially right now, because we don't want that glue rubbed all over and get the index card stuck. You know what I mean? Yep, I'm off a little bit. See, because of the rubbing, it's ugh, I hate that. Here we go. We're gonna push it. Just press, 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 press. All right. So I gotta say that I've had some of you that have reached out to me, and you guys are, what a blessing. I know I say this a lot, but I really mean it. And when you guys reach out to me the way you do, it's just like amazing to me. Some of the things that you've shared with me, and just the people that you are. I mean, what God has done has been a wonderful miracle. And I am grateful for each and every one of you, ladies. Really, I can't even express it enough. I just want to say, you know, I always try to respond. I do. I respond to everyone and try to share my heart with you. But it's hard to hear a person's heart in a message, an email or a message. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm saying it here because I want you to hear my voice, and I want you to know that everything that you guys have shared with me, and the ones that have been so open and talked to me, you know, I'm grateful for you. And I thank God that you've trusted me and allowed me to be in your life. Those of you who tell me that, you know, you watch me every day, or that you craft with me, and or that you're inspired, or that you're getting the desire to craft again because you watch the videos. Thank you. I honestly don't even know how to put into words what it feels like to be allowed to be a part of your lives. We didn't even know one another existed, and now, when I see your names pop up, I know, oh, that's this person, that's that person, and we've had this conversation or that conversation, and you're growing more and more special to me with every passing day. So thank you for inviting me into your home, and for crafting with me, and letting me chit chat while I craft, and coming back and seeing me again. It means so much. Thank you. It's a very, at least for me, it's very humbling, because I'm just one of you, and I'm just me here in my little house, my little apartment. It's basically an apartment. It's in a house. We live in a duplex, in a small town in Arizona. And to be getting to come into your homes and know that you guys choose to turn on my video and let me talk to you and hear me and everything, is like, wow, you don't have to do that. So, yeah. So thank you to all of you, okay? I love you guys. I know the Lord has placed you into my life, and I pray that I'm a blessing to you every day. I don't know what He has planned for this channel, but I do know that His hand is upon it. When I used to drive with the Uber, I had, I may have mentioned, I had people in my car, and I was, they were right there. It was just me and them, that person, and we would end up, talking and sharing, and sometimes we would share testimonies. Sometimes we would just share laughter, or even tears. I had people cry. I had people who I would sit, and the ride would be over, and they would stay in my car and talk to me for another 20 minutes, half hour, or we would pray together even. There were some that I had the absolute privilege of leading to Christ, who did not know the Lord as their Savior, who now do, and it was because He put them in my car. I had people get in there crying and in need and hurting, and I'm not a person who can ignore someone in pain. I have to at least let them know I care. It isn't about being nosy or wondering what's going on. It's about I sincerely care, and I love people, and I love helping people. And so the time that I had in my car alone with folks was just an amazing, amazing blessing. And now I feel like, oh my gosh, I have all of you guys here with me. And some of you aren't necessarily here to hear about the Lord. You're here to craft, and I understand that. I'm here to craft too. But since we're here together, I'm gonna be me, and He always comes up in my conversation, because the Lord saved my life, and He is the most important person in the world to me. And I am very much a believer that I have a call on my life, and I want to lead others to Christ, and I never ever want to be shy about that, and be there for people. And that's one of the reasons it blesses me so much that you guys have been reaching out to me, and some of you have been sharing some things with me that hurt you, and that you're in pain, and I'm praying for you. And I wouldn't have known who you were to pray for you if you hadn't have you know, subscribed to the channel and come and hung out with me, and then felt like you could share it with me. And so, yeah, I don't know. That's why I say I don't know what the Lord has planned for the channel, but I do know that His hand is upon it, and that it will, you know, be used for His glory, just not for our enjoyment. You know, it's for both. It's for whatever we want it to be. Okay. I've had many of you tell me you're really happy that I'm a Christian, and I'm so blessed that you are as well. And if you're not, and you don't know the Lord, and you want to know the Lord, please, please, please let me know. And I'm here for you. I'm here for you. So we're going to decorate, and I'm trying to decide which one because they're so pretty. I hope you guys like these. These are fun. They're easy, you know, and they're just cool little pocket cards. Now see, that one kind of glued in. I gotta be careful. But you know, they're just fun. They are just fun to go into your journals. And once this is glued, this back piece is glued down, this will be super easy to pull in and out. You know what I'm saying? Because it won't be. Right now it's not secure because I'm hanging on to it, but once it's glued down, it'll be fine. But yeah, they're just beautiful. So what I was thinking was I'm going to put one of these in our new journal, so I think I'll decorate that one with that in mind. And I want it to be, I think I'll do this one. Yeah, we're going to do this one. So I'm going to do a little distressing. And as you remember, we're using mulberry, so I'm going to grab the mulberry here, and we'll do a little brown on the center part, kind of bring this tone down some, give it a little grunge. We like our grungy vintage look. Okay. All right. Now, let's see. Which one's my red? I don't remember. Is this it? I had a brown. I just want to make sure and grab the right one. This is Thistle, I think. I guess this is the brown, or this is it, because I don't know. Let me see. No, it's brown. What did I do? Huh. Oh well, I think this will be fine. I'll use the Thistle. Yeah, it's fine. They're close enough. Now, I'm wondering, do we want to do probably the inside as well? These are so cute. I'm glad I watched her. I was just kind of fiddling yesterday when I came across this video, and it's the same one. You guys will see another video I was inspired to do, and it was, I saw a journal card of hers. I ended up doing a video on what I got inspired about it. It reminded me of alcohol ink, the swirly look, but I think hers was like paint. I don't think it was ink. I'm gonna take a drink of water, girls. I don't think that hers was ink, but it looked so cute, and I grabbed that idea, and then but I grabbed this idea as well on the same video, and it was, like I said, it was paper terrace, and I can't remember her name, I apologize, and she was talking about different journal page ideas and ephemera ideas, and it wasn't any. Oh, this is coming up. Look at that. It wasn't anything difficult, just some little ideas of her favorite like pieces of ephemera to do on a journal page, and this was one of them. And the journal card I got inspiration from, it wasn't one of her ideas. It was just there in the picture. She turned a page, and I was doing something on my computer, and I happened to glance up, and I saw it, and I was like, oh man, I love that. And so that's when I went ahead and sat down with my alcohol inks and started messing around with them, and ended up making, now I know they're here. Here we go. I made a whole bunch of different ones, but so I went ahead and did a video because I enjoyed it so much. So this will be coming up this week. And it's alcohol inks on vintage book pages. Like there's a dictionary, there's a music page, and these are all my old books. And yeah, I made some pretty cool backgrounds. I think one of them I actually decorated and put in our journal. If I can find it real quick here. Here it is. It's a journaling card. See? Isn't that pretty? And that's with alcohol ink on the vintage dictionary page. So yeah, it'll get decorated before, you know, but anyway, I just thought it was a lot of fun. And so yeah, there'll be that video coming up this week. I believe it's Thursday that I have it posted. Yeah, for oops, I didn't cut that long enough. For Inspire Me Day. Because I got inspired. I got inspired. Okay. I know it's a horrible English accent. I do that sometimes, and I apologize if I don't want to offend anybody. I'm an American, and we have a tendency to do British accents. I'm sure y'all know that. So I have some folks from the UK. I'm just putting it out there. I apologize for my shoddy accent. I love you guys. I love the UK. My family is from there originally, and I think that's why I love them so much. I love you guys so much. But look at this little girl. She looks so grumpy. Oh, I was checking here real quick to see. This little gal's cute. And we're not going to use black lace with her. Let me see what I have here. Oh, we have some of this old time lace. That's pretty. Let's see here. I do love my lace. Do you guys love your lace? Let me get my big scissors here real quick. Trim this down. Going to do a little pull in, make it look a little ratty at the ends there. Okay. Use this, my art glitter glue. I'm going to put that on here. Okay. All right. Let's see. That's the front. Gonna let that hang down a little bit on the edge there. Once I glue it in on the page. I don't want to cover this scripture, so I'm going to do more, decorating on the side of it and to the bottom of it. So I don't have a ton of stuff right here with me. I was definitely more focused on putting together what I needed for the actual project itself, and didn't really grab a bunch of stuff to decorate with, so I'm gonna give it a shot here. What is in here? I know what, I'm gonna use this little, I'm gonna use this little journal word here, and I'm just gonna do a little tearing. It's gonna be close. It's one of the reasons I told you the other day, it's why I kept my thumbnails, so I can tear stuff down. I do love to put words on my ephemera. All my words and stuff are under the desk, and I just don't want to dig everything out right now, because I know we're getting close to needing to be done with the video. Oh, look at these glue bottles. Every time I clean them, they run like that. It's so weird. And then I have to like take it off and clean it and get it screwed on there really, really good. And then it seems to stop after a while. I'm not real sure what I'm doing to it to cause it to do that, but now one thing I did do before I turned on the video, I remembered to turn on my glue gun, which, as you know, if you watch me lately, I have been forgetting to have it ready. So I was so excited. I don't know that I'm going to use it, but it's there and it's on. So yay. Okay. Let's see. Oh, and we have to darken this little baby, don't we? She looks way too bright. You know how I feel about that. And we rub her down so she's not way too brown, but she looks nice and vintagey. Where's my dry wipe? I'll wipe this off here. I'm going to try using my other one, hopefully. Yeah, I did a major cleaning on these earlier. That's just taking hot water and I run it through, and then I take a straight pin and I just keep pushing the glue out. You know what I mean? That's my major cleaning. It takes a couple minutes and they're good. And it's funny because I don't do it nearly enough, and all I got to do is take them in my kitchen and do it. I get so stuck on what I'm doing here at the desk. I don't want to get up and go do things like that, you know. You guys know what I mean. I know you know what I mean, because we're all kind of like that. Okay, not all of us, but I'm sure that there are those out there that are. I was thinking about this pretty flower here that would kind of go with journal. Let's, I love these flowers, and I'm almost out, and I cannot for the life of me remember what I fussy cut them from. Do y'all ever do that? Where you fussy cut, or you cut something out and you have it, and then you go using it, and when it's almost gone, you're like, oh no, where did I get that? That's me with these flowers. I really don't know where I put them all, or where I brought them out from, or fussy cut them from. It's a bummer. I will miss them when they're gone. Okay. It's funny, I always feel like when I decorate on camera with you guys that I'm not doing my best. Like, I try, but I was telling someone I feel like I'm stumbling doing it, and I really wish I didn't feel like that. Now, you've seen me use these little houses before. I think I might use it again because I really, if it fits here, I really like them. Yeah. As I've said before, Myrtle Cottage from Tina, Shabby Dabby Doo. No, anyway, I feel like I'm stumbling because I want to hurry and not be fiddling around trying to figure out what I want to go where and all that, you know. That's why I feel that way. I like using these. They just feel homey, and I don't know. I really just enjoy these little cottages a lot. I have one in my last one of my last journals I did. I'd already sold. I think that one's in Taiwan. My friend from Taiwan bought that one. But it had these in it, and I did one where I decorated like a CD case, you know, a CD cover, and it was so cute with this little house on it, and then I put some crinkled seam binding around it, and it just framed it, and it was just adorable. I love that one. It did. I really love that one. It just turned out so cute. I'm gonna go ahead and use this glue for this little thing. Yeah, I love these too, these little words, inspirational kind of definitions from My Porch Prints. Okay. I may, after the fact, of course, add like possibly some, I don't know, some ribbon at the top. Let's look real quick here and see what we got. We've got, it's a little wide. I really like this dark green. That would be pretty. I love that dark green so much. But I don't know. I think we're probably done with this. So there's our little girl standing outside her home, praising the Lord, and life is wonderful for her. She's inspired to journal. And there's her journaling card. Yay! And that'll just glue in and be inside the journal like that. Let's see if it looks good in this. I'm thinking it will. Let's see. Let's find a page here. Yeah, something like that. And like I said, once that card's glued down, it'll be a lot easier to pull this out, you know. But it'll probably sit in such a way that that hangs over the edge. I like the overhang. And then I'll probably do some type of, you know, topper up here, or I'll do some stamping and then some ribbon down the side. That's probably where I'll end up putting the ribbon. I may tuck this over just a little bit and then put like some of this green, like I did this on this page here yesterday. I think I was working on this journal. Yeah, here we go. So like the ruffle down the side, and that dark green just looks so pretty. I love it. So anyway, yeah, so there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's mask make, and that you guys make a few of these and use them in your projects. My goodness, look at my desk. I am a mess. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Love you, and you have a wonderful, wonderful week. Bye.